Unusual kids you won't believe in your eyes. Hello everyone. A child with a 6.3-inch tail, a poor boy with a belly that swelled like a big ball, and a poor baby born with 2 heads. Maybe you have heard someone mention it, but thought it was a lie. So, what is the truth? And no more waiting now. Let's meet the first one. In the remote villages of India, the poor people seem to never think about the wonderful things that medicine can bring. They believe in divine power without thinking that medicine can help to save their poor children. Number 1. Tofagil. Tofagil, living in India, was born with a rare deformity. A second head formed and conjoined on top of the head. His parents lived in a small Indian village. The poverty and backwardness of this place made them give up all hope that their son could be cured. Our relatives said that Tofagil's deformity would be incurable and that he would soon die. According to doctors, Tofagil suffers from a rare medical condition called encephalomanicosis, a form of neural tube defect commonly seen in patients living in Southeast Asia. This is the disease that has a ratio of 1 in 40,000 to 50,000 in newborns. Doctors say that, in Tofagil's case, the deformity on the top of his head looks a lot like a parasitic twin. The second head weighs more than 2 pounds and grows right on top of his head and grows over time. Unlike conjoined twins, who can survive for many years, this twin is just a medical condition, not another person. Doctor said, without surgery, Tofagil was unlikely to survive and would probably die soon. It was a very important surgery, and the slightest mistake in the crucial surgery could have ended Tofagil's life. Doctors successfully removed the second head after 5 hours of effort. Fortunately, Tofagil recovered quickly after surgery, opening the hope that he would have a normal future like other babies. In some areas of Africa, where children are born with poor conditions in every way, even seemingly simple diseases can become complicated because they are not properly treated. Join me to meet the next boy with the shrank belly. Number 2. Shagul Mazari. Shagul Mazari, from a rural village in Pakistan, has a belly with the size of a beach ball due to Hirschsprung disease, which occurs in only 1 in 5,000 children, causing a buildup of stools in the intestines due to a lack of nerves that control bowel movements. Left alone for too long without proper treatment, Shah appeared to be suffering from a very serious complication of a disease called enteritis, an infection in the large intestine. If Shah didn't get surgery soon, he would most likely die from his condition. Shah's parents said he was born normal, but started showing symptoms when he was a year old. He was initially taken to the local doctors, diagnosed with some diseases, and needed to have surgery to remove part of his colon. But a few weeks later, he felt the pain again, and within a few months, the abdomen began to swell again. Shah was then taken to a government hospital where his medicines were given free of charge, but his conditions didn't improve, and with each passing day, the size of his abdomen was increasing. His abdomen could only return to normal without surgery. He also didn't go to school because his father was afraid that the child would be bullied constantly by other students due to his huge belly. Without early surgery, Shah had only a 20% chance of survival, but his family was too poor to afford medical treatment for their son. Fortunately, when news of the child's life-threatening condition was spread locally, a Karachi policeman named Mastoy offered to pay for the boy's treatment. Shah's parents hope that their son can get life-saving surgery and lead a normal life. According to doctors, although being born with a tail is very rare in humans, it is clear that the structure of the tail is always found in the embryo. This reinforces Darwin's theory of evolution. Number 3. Dhaka Tribune. Dhaka Tribune, a baby girl born on May 30, 2019, in Noakhali district, Bangladesh, was born with a 6.3-inch long tail. At first, the photos of the little girl show that the long tail grows between her buttocks, connected to the tailbone, making many people think it was a Photoshop, but it turned out to be a real case. Most humans are born without a tail because the tail structure readily disappears or is absorbed into the body during fetal development, forming the tailbone or coccyx. This process occurs around the 8th week of pregnancy, but in some cases, the tail didn't disappear. This is called a split spinal deformity. In order to prevent spinal malformations that often appear in the early stages of pregnancy, women should take iron and folic acid, or use foods rich in iron and folic acid before trying to conceive, such as dark green vegetables, beans, orange juice, avocados, strawberries, milk, nutritious cakes, cereals. This will limit 80% of children getting this disease. According to doctors, there are 2 types of tails, fake tails and real tails. Tribune's case is a real tail, similar to an extra finger. It does not put the body in danger. In Bangladesh, there have been no similar cases recorded before, but in the world, there have been about 35 to 40 cases. The longest known tail is that of a man living in India, 13 inches long. Pediatric surgeon Nasrul Islam Akash, currently working at Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujib Medical University, is the one who directly successfully removed the tail for Tribune. The surgery was performed on June 13th at Al Karim General Hospital, Dhaka, when the girl was 14 days old. These kids are weird, aren't they? Everything you can't imagine can be true. If you are interested in many more strange babies, please subscribe to my channel and we will find out in the next part. Thank you for watching the video, and now, goodbye and see you soon.